Welcome back. You've arrived in your brain room, a special space inside your mind where the outside world fades and your inner world comes alive. Here you'll find rooms full of insight, switches and levers for healing, mirrors that reveal who you truly are and always have been. Tonight we're stepping into a new space, an ancient hall of mirrors, where your strongest, boldest selves wait to greet you. Versions of you that know how to stand tall, speak clearly, and walk with grounded confidence, even in uncertain moments. So for now, you can put everything down. Let this be your time to feel into your power and gently grow it from within. Let's begin with a body scan. Get comfortable. Sink a little deeper into what's holding you now. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. Feel the weight of the day begin to soften. And if it feels right, close your eyes. Take a slow breath in through your nose. Hold at the top and release gently, letting it carry away any tension from your day. Again, inhale deeply, letting your belly rise like a balloon, expanding with warmth. And exhale, sinking, melting, like wax softening in candlelight. Now imagine a soft shimmer of golden light appearing above your head. It glows with warmth, with confidence, with all the versions of you that already know your worth. Versions that have stood tall, spoken clearly, loved boldly. This light begins to lower, touching the top of your head. You feel it soothe your scalp, cooling, grounding, unclenching your jaw, softening your temples, bringing ease where there was effort. It moves over your face, releasing any tightness around your eyes, the small muscles relaxing, letting your mouth rest open slightly. No effort, just peace. It drips down your neck like moonlight through silk, loosening your throat, unwinding that space where unspoken thoughts live, where emotions sometimes stay tucked away, giving you permission to breathe deeply and speak your truth gently when you're ready. Now down to your shoulders, any heaviness you've carried today, let it melt. Let it slide off like dropping a cloak you no longer need to wear. You don't need to hold it. The golden light glides down each arm, past your elbows, your forearms, winding like a warm river, pooling in your palms, warming them. Maybe they even tingle a little. A reminder that you have touched the world with strength and care, and you can let them fully relax. Now across your chest, expanding your lungs gently with each breath, letting your heart space glow, a quiet ember always burning, reminding you that your strength and softness coexist beautifully, not separate, but woven together. The light spreads down your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, unraveling any tension caught along the way. A steady stream of golden calm, rooting you, centering you. It flows into your stomach, soothing any knots, unwinding the quiet holding places, letting your breath soften your belly. You don't need to hold anything in. You are safe here, fully allowed to be. Now down into your hips, letting them get heavy, supported, melting into what holds you. Through your thighs, your knees, softening every joint, down your calves, all the way into your ankles, and finally to your feet. Let the light settle into your soles, into your toes, grounding you deeply, rooting you into this moment, connected to something ancient and unshakable inside you. You are not just resting, you are returning to yourself. Take a moment to breathe here. From crown to toes, your body is at peace. Your nervous system is slowing. You are safe and ready to enter the hall. When you're ready, the doors will appear ahead of you. Tall, carved, mysterious, waiting to lead you inward to meet your most powerful selves. The golden light around you begins to shift, stretching into long beams that reach ahead. As the shimmering fades, you find yourself standing before a set of towering doors, carved from aged mahogany, etched with mirrored ruins. Their handles gleam like starlight, cool to the touch. You press one open, slowly, and step into the ancient Hall of Mirrors. It's grand, but quiet. The air hums with a velvet stillness. Stone floors echo gently beneath your feet. Tall, arched ceilings are draped in shadow and flickering torchlight. And lining both sides of the long corridor are mirrors. Some are gold-trimmed, regal, and radiant. Some are crooked and odd, reflecting fun house versions of you, bold, curious, and playful. Others are foggy until you step closer and see the most powerful sides of you staring back. There's no fear here, only reflection, recognition, the versions of you who've always been brave, even when you didn't feel it. And now as you walk slowly down the center of the hall, you notice the first glowing pedestal. A new mechanism awaits. The first mechanism rises smoothly from the marble floor, a tall glass pedestal, holding a crystal slider etched with golden lines. It hums gently, like something ancient awakening. You see it labeled Voice Power. The words shimmer slightly, like they've been waiting for you. Beside it, a mirror begins to glow softly on the wall, but it doesn't show your reflection yet. Not until you're ready. You step closer, reaching out, fingertips brushing the cool crystal. It responds to your touch, alive and intentional. As you slide it slowly upward, you feel it in your throat and in your chest, a tingling warmth rising, like your voice is growing roots, deeper, steadier, more certain. Your breath deepens, your jaw unclenches, and then the mirror flickers to life. It shows you, but not just you standing here in the hall. It shows moments from your day-to-day life, your real life. You speaking up in a meeting without second guessing. You ordering your food without shrinking your voice. You setting a boundary gently but firmly. You saying no thank you with kindness and clarity. You sharing your opinion without needing to over-explain. The slider clicks gently as it reaches the top, and you hear it, your own voice, not loud but full, clear and resonant. A whisper that doesn't tremble, a laugh that fills the space, a no that holds its ground, and a yes that glows with knowing. The mirror reflects this version of you, not a fantasy, but a possibility rooted in truth. You leave the slider here, set to your truth, knowing that even after you leave the hall, that voice goes with you. Just beside the slider, another glowing station begins to rise from the floor. Its base is dark wood, polished, smooth by time. And resting atop a velvet cushion is a brass knob, round and ornate. The metal warm with a subtle inner glow. Engraved in swirling script is the word posture. There's something regal about it. Like turning it could shift more than just your spine. Like it could help you remember yourself. You wrap your hand around it. It fits perfectly into your palm. Grounding, familiar. And as you gently turn the knob, it clicks softly, like unlocking something long held. You feel it first in your shoulders, pulling back, not by force, but by invitation. Your collarbones widen, your chest lifts, your spine elongates gently, as if your whole body is realigning with your power. No forcing, no stiffness, just a natural remembering of how it feels to take up space, to be uncurled, unhidden. You feel taller, not just in your body, but in your presence. To your right, another mirror begins to glow. This one is arched and framed in ancient bronze vines. And in its reflection, you see moments from your life where you've made yourself smaller. Hunched at your desk during a conversation you weren't sure you could contribute to. Shrinking in a waiting room, a classroom. Walking quickly through a store, hoping not to be seen. Apologizing with your posture before you ever said a word. And then the reflection shifts. You see yourself walking into a room upright, taking a breath before speaking, not rushing your words. You sitting tall in a chair, shoulders open, answering questions with steady eye contact, taking up the space that was always yours to claim. The knob glows brighter as it locks into place. The mirror reflects this new you back, poised, grounded, calm. Your body, making a quiet statement. I belong here. And more than that, I'm not shrinking anymore. You step away from the knob gently, carrying this posture not as armor, but as truth. A mirror stands ahead. Unlike the others in this grand hall, it's round, mounted on a slow-turning base of dark iron and marble. Etched around its frame are ancient symbols of resilience, and at its center, a swirl of soft silver mist, shifting, waiting. As you approach, the mirror begins to turn slowly, steadily. Then click, it pauses. The mist clears, and there you are, but not the version you see day to day in passing glances. This reflection holds your gaze with quiet intensity. Their clothes are simple, but there's a gravity in their stance. Their eyes carry stormlight. They've been through it, and they're still standing. This version of you doesn't need perfection to prove strength. They've faced doubt, stumbled in the dark, but never once gave up. They didn't crumble under the weight of being misunderstood. They grew roots. You step closer, and the mirror rotates again. Click. Another version of you appears. This one, mid-conversation, voice trembling slightly, but speaking up anyway. Face flushed, hands clenched, but not backing down. You remember that moment. You almost forgot how brave it was. The mirror rotates again. Click. Now you see the version of you that kept going, even while grieving, even while unsure, even while no one else saw the effort it took. Another turn. Click. You see yourself comforting someone else, even while carrying your own heaviness, still showing up with softness, still choosing kindness when the world didn't offer much. Each click, each reflection reveals not just who you've been, but how deeply strong you are, in ways the world doesn't always recognize. You nod, slowly, heart full, throat soft. You recognize them all. They are you. You are all of them. The mirror settles, its surface calming, and for a moment it shows every version at once, layered, glowing, unified in their strength. This is your inner foundation, not loud, not flashy, but unshakable. You breathe that in and carry it with you. Just beside the rotating mirror, built seamlessly into the ancient stone wall, is a small hidden drawer. Its handle is carved into the shape of a crescent moon. Soft light shimmers around it, like the drawer has been waiting only for you. You reach out and pull it open. It glides effortlessly, silent and smooth. Inside, resting on a bed of deep velvet, glowing faintly under the light of something unseen, is a crown. Not the kind built for spectacle or ego. not gaudy or overwhelming, but true. Maybe it's a silver circlet, cool and delicate, or made of woven golden leaves and vines, alive with quiet magic. Or maybe it's forged from something older than time. Stars melted into metal, shaped by your own resilience. Whatever you see, it feels unmistakably yours. You lift it gently. It fits perfectly in your hands. And as you place it on your head, there's no doubt, no question, no hesitation. It settles into place like it was always meant to be there. Not because you earned it through perfection, not because someone gave you permission, but because you have always been worthy of this quiet power. As it rests on your crown, you feel your spine lengthen slightly, your chest open, not in pride, but in presence. This crown isn't for show. It's a reminder of the way you carry yourself through hard days, of the way you keep choosing softness without losing strength, of how you've shown up even when no one clapped. And now, you'll carry that energy into your everyday life, not needing to be the loudest in the room, not needing to prove your worth, just being grounded in your truth, seen and fully here. You close the drawer softly. A subtle pulse of light seals it again, but the crown remains, invisible to the world, but felt in every step you take. Across the vast stone hall, something catches your eye. A flicker, warm and alive. You turn toward it, and there it is, a single torch, resting upright on a column of smooth black marble. Its fire isn't wild or roaring. It pulses softly in golden orange hues, steady and glowing, as if it's breathing with you. You step closer. There's no fear, only a quiet invitation. You reach for the handle. It's warm, not hot. And the moment your hand wraps around it, you feel it. A wave of boldness rises through you. Not the kind that shouts or needs to be seen, but the kind that tries, that speaks even when the voice shakes, that raises a hand in the room, that hits send on the message, that leaves the house even when it's hard. This is the boldness that moves despite uncertainty. You don't feel reckless. You feel alive, aligned. Your chest expands. You feel your heartbeat steady and strong. A clarity lights up behind your eyes, like a part of you that's been waiting for permission finally says, "Let's go." The flame doesn't burn, it emboldens. It reminds you that courage isn't the absence of fear, it's choosing anyway. You hold the torch a moment longer, letting that warmth settle deep in your ribcage. Then, gently, you return it to its place. But its glow doesn't leave you, it lingers. In your breath, in your step, in every moment you might have hesitated before. It will be there the next time you speak up. You walk away from the torch, but boldness walks with you. In the center of the hall, the stone shifts, revealing a circular pedestal carved with constellations and footprints, waiting. You step up onto it. The air stills, and suddenly you hear them. Footsteps echoing around the marble hall, soft, familiar. You turn, but no one's there. And then you realize they're your own. Versions of you from years ago, from last month, from yesterday, all walking beside you now. Some tired, some afraid, some glowing, all of them trying. You hear the echo of the one who got out of bed when it felt impossible. The one who set a boundary. The one who said no more. The one who held joy in their hands, even if only for a moment. You listen, and each footstep is a quiet vote of confidence. You've come far. We're proud of you. Keep going. As the rhythm merges with yours, you feel something stir on your shoulders, a gentle weight settling over you. You look down. A cloak now drapes across your back, light as air, but woven with something ancient. It shimmers, threads of gold and silver and starlight, interlaced with soft images, memories, moments where you showed up, stood tall, or simply kept breathing. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't demand attention, but you can feel what it's made of, your worth, your proof, and your truth. This isn't armor, it's remembrance of all you've done, of all you are, and of who you're still becoming. You stand taller, not because the cloak changed you, but because it helped you see what was already there. The echoes quiet, but their presence remains, walking with you, layered into every step forward. You step down from the pedestal, and the cloak remains, invisible to others, but undeniably felt. At the far end of the hall, bathed in a soft golden glow, stands the final mirror, taller than the rest, framed in ancient stone and ivy. It hums softly, as if alive. You approach and instantly sense this one is different. The surface shimmers, not with who you've been, but with someone still forming. A version of you that hasn't fully arrived, but is very, very close. They walk differently, not faster, not louder, but with a grounded kind of ease. Their shoulders relaxed, their eyes bright, their voice steady, warm, and certain. They speak from the heart. They lead with both courage and softness. They set boundaries without guilt and love others without abandoning themselves. This isn't fantasy, not an impossible someday. This is a reflection of what's already growing inside you. A direction, a quiet compass. They look at you and smile. There's pride in their eyes, not because you've already become them, but because you're on the way, because you showed up tonight, because you're doing the work, gently, bravely. They whisper without words, "You're already becoming me." And with that, the mirror dims, leaving a soft glow in your chest, like a lantern lit for the road ahead. You take one last look and slowly turn. You take a slow breath in, feeling your body lighter now, more grounded, more you. The ancient hall begins to dim. The torchlight softens to a low flicker. Mirrors gently fade to still glass, and yet their reflections stay with you. The crown still rests gently on your head, not heavy, just right. A quiet reminder of who you are and who you've always been becoming. As you walk, you pass the rotating mirror once more, but now it shows your current self, calm, clear, quietly powerful. You stop at the edge of the hall, where the grand doors first welcomed you. Now they slowly close behind you, but the energy of the hall lingers, that rooted posture, that steady voice, that soft courage lighting you from within. Let your body sink deeper into stillness now, into trust, into safety. There's nothing to do. Your nervous system is calm. Your heart is steady. You've already done the work. You've already arrived. You are safe to rest. You are safe to sleep. There's nothing more you need to prove tonight. Nothing more you need to hold. Just allow this warmth, this confidence, to settle deep into your bones so it can rise again with you when you wake. If this journey supported you tonight, please like and subscribe so others can find their way here too. I read and appreciate every single comment, so you're welcome to leave a bit of your light behind. If you'd like to stay a little longer, the hall is yours to explore. Wander softly. Linger with a mirror. Let the quiet power of this place hold you through the night. Or simply let go now. Let the music guide you as you drift deeper into rest, wrapped in warmth, worth, and peace. You are powerful. You are whole. And you are so deeply worthy. You did beautifully tonight. We'll see you back here next Sunday with a new themed brain room meditation. Good night and sweet dreams.